Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. Today we're wrapping up the NRL22 February 2024 Course of Fire with Stage 5 in the booklet called Get Stable Like It's Meant to Be. This is on a chair. However, we have one bank of targets, both targets at 77 yards. The target order is a little iffy, so make sure you have the target order down. The stage description is as follows. On the start signal, engage the targets with one shot in the following order and manner from the chair seat. We are going large, small 3 times, and large. Then from the chair back, we're doing small, large 3 times, small. So make sure you have that written on your dope card in some manner or fashion. Luckily, it's only one distance, so we can set parallax and dial the elevation right off the bat, so we don't have to change that. We just have to remember the target order. There's also a problem with the chair. Depending on your range, if your targets are up or down, usually if they're up. The problem I have pretty high scope rings. The reason for that is because I'm using a spur mount that's quick release, so it's a little higher than most scope mounts. So if I'm here with this is a pint-sized game changer, I am being blocked here a little bit by the top of the chair. So in terms of gear, you're gonna have to know the limitations of your rifle based on your scope height and what you can get away with. This is one of those rare instances where certain things that you can buy can help you gain points. And the reason that I picked this up, this is the Armageddon Gear and Area 419 rail changer system. It's a very tiny bag that sits on an arm that clamps onto the Arca clamp. What's nice about this PDC custom chassis, it has this little elevated piece here that isn't as low as the other side. So with this attached to the front of my rifle, get rid of this, and now it's nice and flat, and I have plenty of clearance, and even to support myself even more, because that small target is pretty small. So I'm going to find a position that works kind of like this, just resting using this Coltac Mega Bag as rear support, and I'm going to find first the large, then the small 3 times from this position, and then we just need some sort of bag like this. We can use the pint-sized game changer if we want, medium game changer, it's all good. Some sort of wedge type bag, whatever you have, drape over the front. Don't lose control of the rifle like that. Up top here I can use my knee, elbow into my thigh, or my knee into the back of my tricep for added stability. Or I've even seen people take this bag here and make this rear support. This is stupid stable. And then we're gonna just find the targets and engage this way. So it's a relatively straightforward stage. It's 5 shots and 5 shots. And I think really the key is you need to know your rifle system and figure out what's gonna work for you. Something like this bag is not gonna work for me because my scope is gonna be interfering with that. So this chair has always been the bane of my existence when it comes to that, which is why I spent money and picked up a specialty bag just for scenarios like this. If you don't have such a specialty bag, or if you're not in my squad, because I will let you borrow it if you want to, just get the flattest bag you have. So this is the X-Wing. This is what I usually use as my rear bag. Something like this, something flat, just so it's not metal on metal contact. And here also works. So I can get away with that, but I like having that distance between the front of the rifle and this rear support. Longer points between the 2 points of contacts leads to a more stable platform. The further the 2 points are apart. But in a pinch, I could probably get away with this. However, if the chair or the target is angled upward at all, I'm going to be blocked by this. So getting as low as absolutely possible, I could probably even get away with that, but that's not as stable as having this. So something along these lines, knowing the limitations of your gear is going to be the key to success here. Remembering the target order, write it down on a dope card so you don't get messed up. Again, single distance, so elevation and parallax should be set for the whole stage. 5 shots from here, find yourself a wedge bag of some kind, drape it over the top of the chair. Like I said, if you want to bring a pump pillow, you can actually make this very stable rear support in the rear. If not, again, simple leg at 90 degrees, come into the rifle, something like this. Bracing the rifle with your other arm like this can also be a very stable position. But that's about it for this stage. That wraps up the course of fire. Again, relatively simple positional and barricade movement, relatively small target sizes. So with that said, I wish you the best of luck. Let me know how things go down in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel with notifications enabled. I'll be bringing you match footage very soon after I attend the match on Sunday. Until I see you then, as always, score more points.